More than a few of you in this room have a collection of angels. We have our own collection of angels on our Christmas tree, as they are a favorite ornament of Ken's. And every year I look for a new angel to place on the tree. Some of us have stars on the top of our Christmas tree. Some of us have angels. We've always had an angel on the top of the tree, and many times those angels have been made out of the handkerchief of someone important in our family. Some of us have guardian angels, or so we claim. When someone we love dies, we often say they're watching over us, that they've become an angel that guides us on our journey. In the scriptures, we often call those folks saints, and we talk about how the saints above are watching the saints here on earth. But when we come to the angels in the understanding we have of Christmas, I would say that most of the angels you see in the store are these peaceful-looking cherub-like creatures. We even like to use that word for little children, that they're little cherubs. They look like little angels. And we all know that that's what they may look like. But we always know that looks can be deceiving. Most of the angels on our trees are just so cute, aren't they? Maybe that's why people are fascinated with the artist William Cochrane's angels in the architecture paintings that we have around downtown Frederick. I especially like Earthbound, which is right here at the corner of Church and Market Streets. It's the painting of an older angel who is looking out through the window at all the passers-by. When we hear the word angel, we often think of these cherub-like creatures. But as we will hear and see and learn over the weeks ahead, angels in the Bible are anything but cute. Angels come with a message, be not afraid, because with their appearance, life changes. With their appearance comes a wake-up call. Angels come into people's lives as a surprise, and they come with a life-changing message like that of what we heard came to Zechariah today. And no wonder people were afraid when the angels appeared, because with their message, they knew that life as they knew it was no longer going to be the same. Now, over the years, we have named this class of beings that intercedes for us between human beings and God as angels, but the origins of the word for angel is really messenger. So that what we translate as angels in the Bible are really messengers. These are messengers who announce something that we need to hear, something that we need to pay attention to, something we need to be reminded of. And so over the next weeks, as we move closer to Christmas, we're going to be hearing these accounts of the messengers, of the angels that came among our forebears. We'll hear challenges and we will hear messages of hope. But each of those angels, each of those messengers starts their message with the words, be not afraid, or do not be afraid. Our series for this Advent is living with hope in the midst of fear. Hearing the words of the messengers, do not be afraid. Hearing the words that I am with you, says our God. These are days when we have a lot of fear. And it was no accident that a few weeks ago, the theme for our women's retreat was fearless living, or living fearlessly. We used the work of Rhonda Britton as she helped us explore how living in fear creates anxiety. Living in fear gets in the way of our trying new things. Living in fear causes us not to live. That fear, she says, is the gatekeeper to our comfort zone. So imagine Zechariah and Elizabeth, even in their sadness, they had a sense of understanding of what the future was going to be about until the angel appears and invites them to imagine something different. We'll hear the message of the angel to Mary. We'll hear the message of the angel to Joseph. We'll hear the message of the angels to the shepherds. We'll hear the message of the angels to the Magi. In this season, we are bombarded by a lot of messages that can prevent us from hearing the message of the good news that comes to us in this season of Advent. And so we hope and pray that as we gather over these weeks, that we will join those who have gone before us. And when they've heard that message of be not afraid, we're able to step out of their comfort zones, to move beyond their fear and embrace the new life that Christ gave to each one of them. In these weeks ahead, we are not going to deny that fear is among us. We're not going to deny that there are places in our lives, in our world, that are hurting. What we will do is listen to those messages that God gave to us through these messengers. And we can welcome those messages of hope that can transform those fears into more hope, more peace, more joy, and more love. Thanks be to God. Amen.